As the title suggests, yes, that is the news. For those of you who are connected to me on Facebook and Twitter, you'll be getting the updates as they go along. For those of you who haven't heard the news, well, now you know. But what I really wanted to do in this video is talk about the emotions that go into it. And this journey is going to be it's going to be an emotional one. It's going to be a very interesting one. And if you're wondering why I chose this format, if you will, well, it's quite simple. I chose this format because whenever I feel a certain emotion, I sometimes feel like I can't express myself regularly. I sometimes feel like a lot of people don't listen, and this has always happened. And it wasn't until I discovered poetry and creative writing and just, this video format in general that I felt like I was able to find the format for myself. And I also wanted to do it in this format and out publicly and out online to the internet to whoever watches it because my story is probably your story. It's probably somebody else's story. And while we have so many advances in scientific technology to cure people, because I've known so many cancer survivors, a lot of people don't often talk about the emotional part. And so I'm going to start by getting as raw as ever, taking off my mask, taking off my glasses. And I remember so distinctly how it happened. I went to go sit outside. I went to read my book that I had. And then I just heard this uncontrollable wailing. And that's when a part of me said, oh shit. Oh no. I knew it was bad news, but I didn't know what kind of bad news it was. And it wasn't until my dad said, you better come in here. Your mom's really, really upset. Yeah, I could feel it. And then it just hit. I felt numb. I couldn't believe it. I know she couldn't either. I know she's been mad at herself. She hadn't gone for a mammogram for so long. And my mom's had her breakdowns. I've had my breakdowns. For those of you who have had breast cancer, for those of you who've known somebody close to you, a friend, a relative, mother, father, whoever who's had some kind of cancer, you totally understand. You totally know what it's like. It's horrible. It's almost as if somebody took a knife to your heart and they just started hacking and slashing it. And just for me, myself, just grappling with it's been hard. And while I appreciate everybody saying, oh, I'm going to be there for you, you need it, and I'm glad you're going to be there, ultimately, the person who's dealing with it really has to deal with it and make peace with it. And, and it's great that I'm talking to people and I'm connected with people who have been there, done that. They've gotten a t-shirt, they've hung it up somewhere. And it's kind of like what I feel is great. I'm grateful for it right now. It means so much to me because I'm connected to you, you're connected to me, and we have this relationship. And let's just say that I'm grateful for it. And it's really been overwhelming. It's been astounding. It's like, as soon as you say you have cancer, no matter what form, but especially breast cancer, it's like everybody goes, oh my god. It's like it's this eerie, nasty, dirty word. There really, truly are not any words to describe what I'm feeling at the moment. Even when you try to, you just can't. Because the emotions are there. And everything is so raw and just so real. Right now, I think what I need is, to laugh, sense of humor. People have said that. I mean, you have to try to look at the positive side to this, but there's always that negative side. But it's one thing when it's other people. Or like my uncle right now, he's going through stage 4 lung cancer, plus a brain tumor that he's getting current chemo and radiation for, and he's been in a lot of pain lately. And it's one thing when it's somebody like that, but when it's your own mother or father or someone who's close to you that you consider, whether it's an actual sister or a brother or someone who's like that, it's hard. It's it's really, really hard. I'm almost beside myself with the amount of support and positivity that so many people have shown. I don't think I can even put that into words. But everybody understands the emotions. Everybody knows this is what you go through. I know my mom's starting to face a lot of anger right now. And with her nursing background, yeah, that makes it tougher. Because you know how they say that nurses are their own worst patients? Well, my mom kind of fits that mold, so there's going to be, oh boy, there's going to be a lot of tingling with that too. Be afraid to cry, whether it's in front of your friends, on camera, wherever. Don't be afraid. Be aware. Don't take heart. Don't be heart. If you've never dealt with cancer before, just don't be heartless with it. Because if you've never faced it yourself, you never faced it like this, you really have no clue. If you want to send us a card, or send something, just please send me a private message, whether you're connected to me on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, direct message, and let me know, and I'd be happy to give you the address. If you want to say some prayers, meditate, put my mother's name in a list of some sort, that would be cool too. If you don't happen to believe in anything, but you believe that things will get through because of scientific studies, positivity, whatever, that would be awesome. Any advice, any support that you want to give, I'm open to it right now. Thank you so much for being a part of my network, my connections, my community, my group, whatever you want to refer to it as. For being my friend, my family, my associate, someone to follow, for following me, and also for being you. It really is. It's gonna be a road. And if you follow me on Facebook, if you're a friend with me on Facebook or Twitter, and even in my blogs, on my blogspot, which all those links are down below too, down there. If you're on YouTube, that is. And also after this video, I'll definitely post the links to what I've been talking about too, for those of you who are not watching this on YouTube. You'll get the information, you'll get the updates. Because I feel like in my case, the more awareness is brought to it, the more you talk about the struggles and you talk about just what you go through in this process. Not only is it therapeutic for another person and maybe inspire another person, but very much for myself. This is, I guess you could say it's kind of an unorthodox therapy, if you will, but it's my way of handling it. And I really hope that's respected. That's what I'm really asking for, is all that respect right now. And I hope you understand.